On March 12th, 36-year-old Muhammad Jallo went to ODU in Norfolk and shot 3 people in an ROTC class, killing 1 and wounding 2. Authorities say the weapon used was this Glock 44 22 caliber pistol, which has a partially altered serial number. Authorities also allege Jallo bought that gun from Kenya Chapman, a 32-year-old Smithfield resident who is now facing gun charges for this incident and 3 others. Federal court documents explain that authorities connected Chapman to the shooting at ODU based on information from Jallo's phone. The phone was recovered at the scene near Jallo's body after he was killed. Jallo's phone showed he made approximately 6 calls to a number in Smithfield between March 5th and March 12th, including one just minutes before the shooting. That number was linked to Chapman. Using cell phone data, authorities determined on March 6th, Jallo's phone went from ODU to the vicinity of Chapman's residence in Smithfield, was there for an hour and a half, then left and went to the vicinity of the Islamic Center of Hampton. Then, cell phone data also showed them that at about 11:23 p.m. on March 11th, the night before the shooting, Jallo's phone traveled back to the vicinity of Chapman's residence in Smithfield and was there overnight. Just before 9 a.m. the following morning, the phone left the Smithfield residence and the feds allege it traveled to ODU. A search warrant was executed at Chapman's residence on March 13th, the day after the shooting. Chapman, apparently a man with an extremely high level of intelligence, had 22 caliber ammo in a bag in his home. Ammo, which authorities say was consistent with the gun recovered from the ODU shooting. Initially, Chapman claimed he found the gun in the woods. Somehow, that story apparently didn't convince the authorities, and he told the FBI and ATF agents that he actually stole the gun a year earlier from a vehicle in Newport News in the Marshall Courts area. According to the feds, Chapman admitted he sold the gun to Jallo for $100 the week of the ODU shooting, and he even reportedly showed them the $100 bill that he received, which they took as evidence. Chapman allegedly told the feds Jallo claimed he wanted the gun for protection while working as a delivery driver. Chapman denied knowing that the serial number was partially altered, and he also said he didn't know anything about the shooting at ODU. And yes, to double back, the feds allege Chapman's phone received a call from Jallo minutes before the shooting. For his connection to the March 12th ODU shooting, Chapman was hit with a federal charge of dealing firearms without a license. But his problems don't stop there. Newport News Police Department and the ATF had previously investigated Chapman for making straw gun purchases. He was linked to 3 transactions in 2021, all with what the feds describe as short time to crime recoveries. 2 of the guns were recovered from a 2021 homicide. According to federal documents, the shooter had 1 gun and the victim had 1 gun. What are the odds? Those 2 guns were purchased on different dates, according to the documents, but ended up at the same scene on different sides of a beef. The 3rd straw gun linked to Chapman was recovered in a drunk in public incident. Based on court documents, Chapman ultimately admitted he made those 3 gun purchases for profit. But the ATF only issued him a straw purchaser warning letter, and he, in turn, wrote an apology letter. But now, following the ODU incident, he's being charged for those straw purchases. He's now facing 3 counts of making false statements during the purchase of a firearm. If convicted on all 4 of these charges, according to the U.S. Attorney General's office, Chapman faces up to 35 years in prison. It's been deemed that his release poses serious danger to the public, so the court has ordered that he remain locked up over the course of his trial, which initially was set for May 27th, but the government requested a continuance based on the complexity of the case. Chapman's defense didn't contest and that motion was granted on April the 20th, with the parties ordered to contact the court within 7 days to set a new trial date. Be sure to follow wherever you found this, because I will be bringing you updates. Until then, stay on watch, because it's wild outside.